When it comes to ice dams, it generally happens because there's a breakdown in the roofing system. The roofing system needs to work together between the intake, the exhaust, and your insulation, together with vapor sealing on the inside. Intake happens in your soffits, where you have vented soffit right here, and it goes through over the top plate through a channel that it enters into your roofing cavity. Here's a great example of an ice dam that was created due to lack of insulation in the attic. We don't have a lot of intakes here, which reduced the ventilation in the attic. The attic needs to be within 5 degrees of ambient temperature. So any heat that is introduced from your home will rise that temperature and cause melting on your roof. Once you clear off the icicles off your house, this is a perfect example of an ice dam. Here's a perfect example of heat escaping and melting and refreezing. Perfect example of how icicles are formed. A well-balanced roofing system will have your attic temperature as close as possible to ambient temperature. By keeping the soffits and chutes clear of any blockage, the intake and exhaust would function properly to keep your attic cool. By balancing the intake and exhaust, it should be a well-balanced system with 50% intake, 50% exhaust. Unfortunately, in Minnesota, we have a lot of badly balanced roofing systems where it traps heat in the attic. By having blocked chutes or blocked soffits, it creates a blockage of airflow so that your intake and exhaust are not functioning properly. With the heat from your attic, it will melt the snow, which will come down to a colder eave and freeze and create an ice dam. With the ice dam, the water accumulates behind it and it makes its way into your attic, through your insulation and into your home, which causes the unsightly stains in your ceiling. To battle this in Minnesota, we need to make sure we have enough insulation in our attic, we keep our vents clear, and we do air seals around any penetrations in your drywall or light fixtures. Here's a breakdown and an example of ice dams, where they form and what it looks like. The ice dam will form in the bottom portion of your roof. Behind it, any continuous melt will be blocked by that ice dam. That water would just work its way past any openings through your roofing and sheeting. That is why we put at least 6 feet of ice and water on your roof first to hopefully eliminate any leakage into your house. When we replace a roof, we always utilize best materials. For example, this is ice and water shield. It seals any penetrations by nails. After that, we utilize synthetic underlayment, which is a lot stronger than the old paper underlayment. Having enough of ice and water shield on your roof will help eliminate the water leaks into your house.